Hi, folks. Welcome to day 26 of the Social Invigoration Project. I just want to do a quick recap. So, day 22, as you will notice, was the last recording. On day 23 was a holiday, so I spent the day with my husband, which was wonderful. Day 24, I ended up spending catching up from spending day 23 with my husband. So on day 25, which was Wednesday, I attended two separate webinars. The first one I attended was something that I found out through Mary Darcy, so thank you very much for that. She's one of the executives with the ICF Atlantic Group. And that's something that I'm a member of. So the summit was actually, or the webinar was part of the pre-summit for the World Business and Executive Coach Summit. And Bill Barron was the one that was speaking, and it was facilitated by Ben Croft, who did a fantastic job as well. So it was really a great little taster, and I got some great little tidbits out of that, which was really interesting and helpful. The second webinar that I attended was slightly more engaging since the first one was mainly just lecture. There was no participation involved. So the second one was the Neuropsychoideology Life Coaching Association's Continuing Education Program. So that was something that I attended with the fellow group who's doing this kind of series, and I'm getting to know the people a little bit better, and it's really fun because they're largely based in Toronto, which are people who have been through the same program that I've been through, both personally and as a teaching assistant, and it's giving me a chance to connect with them as well. We have some common kind of goals there and interest and experience, and so it's a coming together there, which is really great. And what we were discussing is the business model generation, which I really thank Mandy for leading that, which is really great. She's been going through the book and through the concepts to help us kind of grow our businesses. And so that's really great. And I'm just really enjoying connecting to the community and kind of helping that evolve, which is really fantastic. So on day 26 today, I went to my very first jam session at Fred, which is a networking event. It's alternating Thursdays. The other Thursday is actually the Mingle group, and they're actually going to have some co-facilitation or co-hosting, I guess, rather, next week. Both groups will be coming together. So Steve Ritchie is the one who does the jam sessions, and it was really great to meet him, and I thank him very much for putting that on and for allowing me to join in. And Harm Gurs is the one who's actually doing the mingle. So I got to meet him. He was there today, and I'm hoping to connect with him a little bit more next week, since there was so many people to talk to, and I spent a fair amount of time trying to get to know people versus kind of going through quickly. So I got to talk to a number of different people. Carolyn Garvok, who is an entrepreneur and does social media. And I got to speak to Paul Williams, who is an entrepreneur and has his own IT business. Patrick Farrar and Greg Field both work with the Ideas magazine, and they were really interesting to talk to as well, and that's something that I'm going to check out a little bit more as well, since I haven't really checked out the Ideas magazine before. And Alex Roberts actually has his own business, or is co-founder, I guess, with someone else for the Grand Effects events business. So that was really interesting, and I'm going to follow up with him as well, just to kind of keep in the loop about other events, because I'm wanting to kind of continue this idea of following up with what's going on in Halifax and letting you guys know, so you can feel inspired and get out there and try new things. And I got to meet Russell Godet, who is actually a tours organizer. He does special tours through Europe and Asia. And one of the things that we were talking about is that he's actually wanting to organize a James Bond um, themed tour, which I think would be really fun. I also got to meet Margaret or Maggie Mann, and we talked a little bit about heating solutions and filtration, which is something that is really interesting to talk about because it really these days Nova Scotia Power, of course, with all its increases and all of those things, it's getting to be quite expensive. So looking at different solutions is certainly a great opportunity. So it was really interesting to hear what she had to say. I also got to reconnect with some of my old friends, Sarah Letcher and Leah Castell, which are actually people that I used to work with. So it was really great to see them and to see what they're up to, and I hope to follow up with them as well. And Floria, who is also one of the coaches with the ICF Atlantic chapter, she was there. I didn't get to talk to her, but I did see her there. And Duane Lowe is actually somebody that I'm going to follow up with. We're trying to organize a little tea coffee get together. She does something really interesting, which I'm wanting to follow up with. Is she actually does some recording of people's stories and their heritage, and the stories that are passed down from generation to generation. And I think that's a really interesting model or interesting venture, and something that would be really valuable to a lot of people. So I definitely want to follow up with her, and I'll certainly let you guys know as I get more information from her as well. But thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned. I'm hoping to include a little tutorial at the very end here for the people who are interested. One of the things that came up with the session today was the fact that I actually have a V card on the back of my business card, and not everybody knew exactly how to work around that, or how to get one, how to use it with their smartphone, and so on. So I'm hoping to include a little tutorial here. My mediums are rather limited, so my recordings may not be the best quality, but I will try to walk you guys through as best I can, and hope that you are able to get something valuable out of that. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. If you have any comments about this video, please indicate below. If you would like to connect with me to let me know about events, or if you are doing your own 30-day challenge and want to talk about it, I'd love to get together or to discuss it online. You can find my contact information and my social media information on the main page of my channel here. So thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.